Welcome to the Joe Rogan Experience. Where?
Yes.
Forgot her name. What are we called? Are we the Zoomercast?
Zcast, boy.
The Zcast. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Zcast. I am here with Jonah. Say hi, Jonah.
Yeah, hi.
And Log.
Jonah. That's Logan.
Yo, that's me.
His only on the VC. His just name is Log, and he shall be referred to as Wood.
Log.
How do you do Log?
And or stick.
How do you do it with all the the termites and stuff?
Aim.
Well, it's kind of an issue sometimes, but I don't really know actually.
They're just too
kind
many.
of there.
They're just overwhelming, aren't they?
Yeah, I'm probably gonna die soon actually.
Aww.
We'll get you some bug spray and we'll help you deal with that.
All right, thanks, bro.
Yeah.
I don't have any arms, so I need
Prayer.
that.
Get some spray on you. Get some bug spray. You're just covered in them right now. All right.
Need some prayer.
How you guys doing? How was your week?
Good. How are you doing?
I'm doing well. I'm doing well, dude. I'm doing
are?
good. Yeah, man. Doing.
Any big plans in life?
I plan on 3D printing a 6-foot statue of the Queen soon.
Really?
Yes.
Which queen?
So
James
that's
Charles
their
or
one.
The
Jeffrey
Queen.
Star?
The Queen, and I hate you.
I deserve that.
All right, so I was graduating. I'm graduating, by the way.
Oh
and,
yeah.
And
That's epic.
next month. Real happy. And
Yeah, he is.
graduation present happened to be a 3D printer, and I am really
No,
happy with
really,
that.
you didn't tell me about that. Mostly because I haven't seen you in a few days
I know.
or a
I
week.
know. Well,
I'm disappointed in you.
I'm sorry, I did not realize this information is immediately as soon as I got it. But I'll bring you a lizard or something out 3D
Hold me
printed.
better. Yes, print me a live lizard in 3D.
Can you print me some bug spray?
It's not a miracle machine, guys. Why do you do this? Why do you do this?
Print me gold.
Every time I do that, I tell someone about the 3D printers, like, can you print me this unimpossible thing?
Unimpossible.
Like, took my lizard tail, like, I printed a little lizard, and they, like, broke it off. And you said the 3D printer could do anything. It's not growing back. It's not a real lizard. I can't, guys, please.
How long does it take for an average, depending on what it is printing?
Oh, it's, like, horribly long. So, I legitimately planned it out to have my 3D print of an octopus with, like, movable little limbs to be done just before this started. And it took 4 hours.
Why didn't you get a jellyfish?
I'm doing that next, man. I'm doing a snake and then I'm doing a jellyfish.
Aw, hog.
But this one, it's it's about the size of my thumb. It's not that big. Just fits
Is
in
he
your
friend?
hand. He's a good
Is
friend.
it friend?
It's like a good. I'm jangling him. He's all
Oh,
jangly.
he sounds wonderful.
He's fun. It's like a good little fiddle toy. I love that thing.
What's his personality like? What does he do for fun?
Well, right now this is Arnold II. I had another one, but this little girl asked
What did
for
you
it,
do to him?
and I just couldn't refuse because the little girls have something in their eyes that just no. And so now this is Arnold
deadly,
II.
man.
Oh, they're horrible. They're horrifying. around the 3 to 5 range is just
That is actually the scariest.
they own the world, and you can't do
They
anything
do,
about it.
and they're proud.
They are proud of it.
Like they know it very much.
Just think-
Until people think they're like not so adorable or whatever anymore.
Mhm.
They're annoying.
Mhm. And then,
Exactly.
yeah, they get beaten back down to earth.
Sorry, what?
Beaten back, like assaulted.
Okay. Wait for you.
What's going on in your life, Jonah? How's life with you?
That's fun. Would you rather? No, I don't know. I'm tired.
Are we doing Would You Rather now?
We're
yes.
doing Would You Rather. Oh, we can go off of that if you wanna. If you're
can.
legitimately
Popping,
just
like chocolate
struggling.
sandwich?
Yeah, maybe.
Chuckle. I don't know what you're thinking. I got these ideas from. They're completely original.
Sound like
So what would win in a fight between a bear and a gorilla?
that's a hard one.
Silverback gorilla versus, let's say, a grizzly bear. Who do you think? Who do you think's coming out on top?
Which one's stronger?
Yeah, that's my question.
I think the gorilla has the most upper body strength. but the bear can run faster and it's got claws. And got more I think it's got more bite pressure.
I would think probably. So with the bear.
Because I don't know, the bear's more rounded and all around defense, attacking, all of that. Because the gorilla's got really thin skin, and the bear's got like a good 2-3 inch thick hide. So
right, the gorilla's just a glass cannon. Exactly.
That's why you just don't know.
Yeah. So I would say
could go either way.
Because bears are so cool. Their personalities are epic.
Dude, bears are horrifying.
Bears are the best in all of us.
I say monkey wouldn't win because monkey go burr.
Monkey go burr. Well, that's a monkey too, so the gorilla would be smarter. The gorilla would be smarter. True. Like he'd probably like it depends on where it's at. Because if he's in the jungle, the gorilla's got this. He'll avoid him, go into the trees, if they can go in the trees, and then like attack from above. But the bear,
I don't know if they have set fighting grounds.
The gorilla will fling his poo at him.
Yeah, something like that.
He's got projectiles, man. I'm telling you.
There was this one. Once upon a time, and like apparently, like a few days earlier, they'd gotten a hold of one of the people. Like through the bars and like ripped their fingers off.
What was it?
At a zoo, this gorilla had gotten
oh my goodness
a hold of one of the trainers and ripped their fingers off.
Dude, they're horrifying. If you really want to scar yourself, go on YouTube and search monkey or like chimpanzee attacks. They're horrible. Oh my stars.
I think bear attacks are worse though. If we're still going bear versus
True.
Bears are worse.
Yeah.
Good question.
I don't know. Cause have you ever fought a gorilla?
Every day of my life, bro.
I don't know, dude. They're massive too. Massive 6-7 foot tall hunk of like 13,000 pound flying itself at you.
Yeah.
But also the bear. I don't know, man. Plus, the monkey's more upright, so its stomach is exposed, and if a bear goes in and gets a good claw in there, rip its stomach out, or go straight for the heart. Versus the gorilla, where it's got its back. If it grabs it, it'll probably grab a leg, and then the monkey would like throw the bear. Oh, dude.
It also could depend on the environment, because are there trees? Is it just flat ground? Is there water? You don't know.
That's what I'm saying. If it's water, then bear absolutely wins, because bears can definitely swim.
Yeah.
And then
can monkeys swim?
It depends on what monkey.
Depends on the monkey. I don't know if gorillas can swim. I know monkeys avoid water.
Nature documentary.
Oh, this is very scientific. We're trying to figure out.
This is very scientific.
Who would win if these two animals fought.
This is an incredible nature documentary. I love it.
We need to take this to National Geographic.
We should. They would pay big bucks for this.
I have a confession to make.
Oh boy.
This is a heated. So this is already a heated debated topic, and not original in the slightest. I stole this from mostly the Joe Rogan Experience, and I think National Documentary Geographic did something on it too. National
Treasure. Sorry, I just heard National. Right.
Who would win a fight? Now, if you bring in Nicolas Cage into that fight between the bear and the dude, you don't know.
Nicolas Cage wins. Nicolas Cage. Dude, Nicolas Cage is the best man on the planet.
He would pull out the Declaration of Independence and he'd be speaking.
Show you the way. He's the only one who knows the way.
He's the only one. He knows all.
Did you just say the way? Like maybe. Freaking Ugandan Knuckles? Can we get this guy off the podcast?
That is such an old meme. How old is that? Is that 19?
Very. I think it's from 19.
I think it's from early 2018.
You think? Or like late 2008. Oh, let me see. Doing research.
It's either early 2018 or early 2019.
Yeah, I don't remember.
If it really is that old, I'm gonna feel so bad. I feel so old.
Huh.
It was 2018, early 2018. I feel old. That feels like it was yesterday.
It does. It feels so recent when everybody had Do You Know the Way?
Do you know the way? Don't touch my spaghetti. No, who to touch my spaghetti? That's what it is. Dude. Memes age you. If you look at like memes, you can find old ones, and it just ages you.
Bro, okay. Even Yodel Kid. That makes me feel ancient.
Dude, I never really got Yodel Kid. Like,
it was dumb. It was dumb, but it was famous, and I don't know, a kid who could yodel, who yodeled in a
never even saw
Walmart.
the original video. People were just like, "Oh, Yodel Kid, go burr."
Go burr.
I know, it was.
The burr thing's a new one, though. I think the new whatever
that's
go burr, that's a newer one, but
that's like 2020 or something.
It's old, dude. Uganda Knuckles. 2016 memes were just. That was a year.
Yeah.
That was
it was, you know, because.
Was Sans a thing back then? Was Sans a thing on 2016?
No, Sans is new. No, I mean, not new, but that was like, 2019? Yeah, 2020.
I know he's a 2020 thing. I just didn't know if he was also in 2016.
I think Sans is, probably like 2019.
Yeah, I think Sans was more of it was a smaller meme.
Go burr?
The log left the chat.
The log has left.
The log has left. Anyway, how you doing, man?
Good.
Doing good, man?
I'm alive.
Yeah, how's your job?
I didn't really work much this week. I did farmer's market, and
I heard a little bit about that, man.
It was fun.
You made some money on that.
I did, but Amelia also told you a bigger number than it was.
Oh, was it? She lied.
He got disconnected. She lies all the time, you know.
She's actually redheaded and.
Yeah.
No.
Okay,
hold up. There we go. He back.
Sup, log.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that.
Oof.
I'm so disappointed in you. Why would you ever do that?
I didn't try.
I'm pretty sure you did.
The termites got a hold of it, man.
Yeah.
He had to...
The termite, dude. They got to my
They're
router.
pretty vicious. Oh, yeah.
All right.
Understood.
So what's the worst thing in the water?
Sugar crash.
Sharks. Whales or something.
Alligators.
Or something? You think so?
Alligators. 100% it's alligators.
Have you watched Nemo? You know Nemo, right?
Yeah, but not for like a long time.
Not personally.
You know the anglerfish, I think it's called. The angler
angel. Just biting your toe. Imagine one of those just biting your foot while you're down there. You just see this little light and you're like, oh great, there's something with huge teeth down here that's totally gonna eat me.
I'm looking it up. What's the actual... Yeah, it's an anglerfish.
Angler, yeah.
There was a recent one. This is why I thought this. Recently, that fish just got... There was a fish that... The anglerfish got pulled onto the shore. And we actually got to look at it.
Right? Because like with all the pressure gone.
Yeah.
They're useless.
They're more blobby and it's just straight black. There's no color to him. His pupils are black. His skin is pure black. Except for that one little light. Nasty. They are the freakiest things I've ever seen.
Okay, have you seen a goblin shark?
Oh, no. Why do you watch that podcast? You're watching that podcast, so we're just going to redo what they did.
Exactly, but you did say worst thing in the water.
I know, but... Yeah, you got me. I actually haven't looked this up. I haven't seen it. Oh, those are demons.
Yeah, they are. Yeah. Look at their nose.
What's their lip? Why do they got a lip?
Tell me, and then we'll both know.
What? This looks like a World of Warcraft creature. What in the world is wrong with this thing?
No.
It never met its parents.
Ugh. I hate it. Thanks, I hate it.
Haunting.
And
bro.
What's the thing that sticks out? What's like that nose? Is it like a sonar thing? Like a sniffing thing?
Just its nose.
I have no idea. It's just to make it look even worse.
How weird nose. I'm looking it up. There's got to be some reason God put that thing on it. Why do you make it so ugly?
Haunting.
At least give it some practical use. The snout of these sharks is twice as long as other sharks. Yeah, why though? Why is the snout?
Be intimidating, or we can call it goblin sharks. Do they eat like tons of squids and they have big bellies?
Big belly. Aww, belly rub.
Yeah, but like an endearing way.
Oh, they're 11. They're 11 feet long.
Dude, imagine just seeing that. You got
horrible.
Snorkels on, and you see that in the water coming straight at you.
I accept my fate.
Yeah, you just die.
Just commit harakiri right there.
I have a feeling like just if I saw it, the pure ugliness and terror I would feel would kill me off before it did anything.
Yeah.
The goblin it's pink?
Yeah.
Why?
Cause I think.
I'm so sorry. You exist.
I'm sorry, Sam.
It's like one of those creatures you look at it and you feel like every moment of its life is just pain. It's just constantly in pain.
Why?
It's just pure
What
agony.
am I?
Why am I born like this?
Why am I bored like this? Everything it hurts.
No, never mind.
It's like, kill me. Kill me. Oh.
Let me die. I beg for the sweet release of death.
That's all they can do at that point.
Prayer. Prayer is a big part of the goblin shark's routine.
What is he doing?
Oh no, because they want to die.
Hate it. Those things are horror.
No, they're awesome. It's a face the mother. I doubt that actually.
Have we explored the Bermuda Triangle at all?
No, we haven't. Let's totally do that.
Well, not you and me. I'm good.
Again, that one part of the sea. That's that one part of the sea that's like haunted or something, right?
Yeah, ships always go down there. Anything that goes in it never leaves.
Yeah.
And it's a huge chunk of land. It's right on Miami. Oh, it's right near Florida too.
That's awesome.
It's like the one of the tips is right in Florida, and the other tip is like in Puerto Rico. Weird.
Weed.
And it's apparently the deepest part. That's where the deep part is. I think. I'm not sure though.
Dude, I think it's like gas bubbles coming up to the surface.
Mm-hmm. That'd be nice. You'd be like a massive 100-foot
intense gas bubbles. Gas bubbles.
Gas bubbles.
Because like sometimes like when lakes do that, I forget what it's called, but like the gas on the bottom just decides to flip. Like the ocean just, I don't know how to describe it, but it's where the ocean can't hold the level of gas in it anymore, so all the gas just comes up all at once.
Okay.
It's got a technical term, but the gas is deadly. And it can kill like a lot of things. So that would kind of explain, but that doesn't explain, like, I think it's like a black hole on Earth, though, you know, because like I don't think you can get any reception in it.
Yeah, I was just looking at that. Like apparently, electronic devices are affected. It seems to affect local marine life as well. Mainly dolphins rely on echolocation. So there's something weird in there that's actually affecting the dolphins' echolocation.
Aliens.
Honestly,
aliens.
I think there's like a. Did you know SCPs at all?
No.
There's like.
I'm not a nerd.
Sounds familiar.
It's the monsters. So that one creature with the doll thing that if you look away or blink, it moves, and then you look at it again, it stops and it snaps you out. He's a fun dude. Anyway, it's basically like Slender Man. That's creepypasta, but it's similar to that kind of stuff. I think an SCP is called like SCP-3000, and it's like a massive, huge creature that lives in the Bermuda Triangle.
That is awesome, bro. Okay. Think of all the stuff we haven't discovered because of the Bermuda Triangle.
I have
like
no
what's
idea,
in
dude.
The Bermuda Triangle?
Yeah.
There's gotta be something in there.
Like a government cover-up. Everybody talking about Area. Dude, you know what's weird? Think about it. Area 51, that whole thing, that's like about over 2 years ago now. Where everybody was going to raid Area 51.
That was a good memes.
But nothing happened.
Well, you know, because they'd get shot if they did.
Not really, though, because they had enough going on. I think they were.
I know, but dude crosses a line and there's a line drawn in the sand and they get shot as soon as they cross it.
Right.
Not much they can do.
But
the Josh fight, on the other hand, that was popping.
That was popping, dude. That was wild.
Dude, what else was 2 years ago? With the KSI Logan Paul fight.
That was 2 years ago. The Josh thing was just then. Dude.
That's weird.
What is it? What was?
How do you react to nostalgia? How do you react to old memories?
Pain.
You be like, oh, I want to go back there, or you be like, I don't know, that was fun, but I'm glad to be where I am now. Deep questions.
I'm pretty vibe with where I'm at right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, same.
Honestly, would not go back. To be fair, I'm good.
Yeah. Oh no.
That's kind of like a: would you go to the future or would you go in the past?
I would go to the past. 100%.
Like past, not like your past. Like anywhere in the past, go back down. George Washington, go as far as you want.
Famous.
Or
I mean, do you
go
want
crazy
to
future.
or do you want to like see the future?
That's what it is.
I would want to change history because you could. Your future's a
Okay,
surprise.
but what about
then.
the butterfly effect?
Exactly.
I know
That's where it gets
that is
scary.
trippy. I watched The Flash. I know what I'm doing.
And there's like two things. So if you go back and say invent fidget spinners, then
Oh my goodness.
if you were to, before you did that, you like went and looked in a book of who invented fidget spinners and you saw your name, then who had the original idea of the fidget spinner?
Yeah, exactly. That I don't think.
And then paradox, and then everyone dies.
I don't think
Black hole.
time travel is even like okay. People even talking about time travel's existence. That's like no, like time travel could never happen because. Okay, say you wanted to go back and stop World War II, and you stop World War II. Then in the future, when it's time for you to stop World War II again, but there's no World War II, why are you going to go back in time? I mean, there's nothing to go back in time for now.
Exactly.
Because there was no. I would think that it would try to correct itself. It would be like one of those things where like you went back and I don't know, tried to kill Hitler as a baby, but every time you tried, something would happen to stop you from killing him. Like so you got him over and you sniper rifle the little baby and then you shoot him and then like there's a random guy that walks right in front of him as soon as you shoot it and then he still lives.
No, or else a different tyrant.
Yeah, that would make sense.
Like time's trying to correct itself is basically what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
Like no matter what you do, it can't stop it because time marches on. And if it's not Hitler, it'd be someone else.
Yeah. Trippy.
It honestly would, dude. Time is weird. Time is
so weird. Like, just think about the concept of just things changing in general.
Which is why I would like to go to the future. So maybe I wouldn't mess anything up, hopefully.
Well, I mean, if you would go to the future and then bring something back with you, that would create a paradox too.
Yeah.
So either way, you're creating paradoxes.
I feel like it's safer to go to the future than to the past.
Yeah, I was saying like you go and you can't come back. It's either you go to the past or you go to the future and live your life. So if you go to the future, at least you're not breaking anything. If you're staying in the future, you're breaking a lot of things, but it's less broken of a timeline.
If you could break one law in the past, what is it?
One law?
I would totally go into British court wearing a full suit of armor. Still against the law in Britain.
That's so oddly specific, and it's I'm just so confused.
Have you thought about this before?
Maybe. No, it was a video I watched. This guy just breaks all these oddly specific laws, and it's
just way too specific, and everyone around him just gets really concerned.
Like it's like still federal. It's not federal. It's like it's still a big law. Like it's punishable by death in Britain, but nobody cares because like, sure you broke that law, but nobody cares about it because.
All right. How about this? If you could bring one person from in the past, if you take someone from the past and bring him to the present, who would it be?
Justin Bieber, and then kill him right here.
He's still alive, is the thing.
Except from the past, I'd take baby him.
Oh.
Still have that golden voice. And then like drop kick him off a bridge.
That's violent. What about you, Log? What kind of tree would you bring back? Or person, I guess.
A birch.
A birch.
Dude, I'd bring back like an endangered species, like 2 endangered species animals. And like and totally bring it back, and then I'd become like a millionaire for it because I don't know, people like dead animals.
You'd have to be really careful with that, because as being a farmer, I know that if you put an animal under enough stress, it will just die. So having that animal go through time must not be a smooth ride, I'm guessing. Probably. So like, you just get there, the animal just has a heart attack and dies right there. The mammoth you brought back or something.
Time tries to correct itself.
Do you remember
time tries to correct it? Yeah, exactly.
When they were, I forget what it was, but like they were saying they wanted to bring back mammoths.
Yeah.
Like the clone.
Oh yeah, like genetically modify.
Use the DNA of an elephant.
Yeah.
Dude, imagine that you hit a mammoth on the highway. Imagine hey mom, I hit something.
But is it a real mammoth at that point? It's kind of like the things that happen like Jurassic Park. Yeah, there's dinosaurs, but they're not real actual dinosaurs. They were once a toad and we genetically modified. They're like genetically modified dinosaurs, essentially.
Yeah, but it's also cool because you can see them. Also, dinosaurs are mammoth relatives, so they're just like, kind of.
Dinosaurs are mammoths' relatives? I thought mammoth was after dinosaur.
I'm dinosaur. I didn't mean dinosaur. I meant mammoths are elephant relatives.
Oh yeah, 100%.
So they're directly related, actually. So it's like they're just a watered down version.
Okay.
Yeah, they're just lame mammoths.
Dude, mammoths were so cool.
Brought buffalo back, like bison, just live all over America.
Oh, I miss it, dude. I don't like I've been there. I miss it. The 1600s, man. Such a good time. Such a good time.
Years.
Before that Columbus guy came.
It's got him.
Oh, I'd live in that time though. A time where bison roamed America and it was beautiful.
When are you living?
History sucks, man. It's very violent.
Like if you're going to live in another date, when are you going to live?
Oh,
in the past?
Yes.
Right after World War II. Economy boom. All is well in the world. Boom. Perfect.
Yeah, I would live in like the 50s.
But like no games, no computers, no electronics,
who needed
nothing.
Though? Like,
then the 80s.
Yeah, dude, the 80s kind of our golden middle ground.
And they got dial-up at that point.
Or whatever. I would
2000s. How about that?
I know. If you go back too soon, just to have the cool things you have now, it's just boring, kind of. And if you go back too far, then you kind of just die at 40 because smallpox or the plague or something.
Okay, but like the 50s. The 50s is totally worth it because like that was when life was good. I mean, there was no...
You miss it, don't you?
Yeah, bro, I remember the 50s. Life was so good back then.
I know, right? Like, bro, last time I was at the 50s. No, but like, I don't know. There was no... You could walk down the street without, worrying about getting kidnapped, which, I mean, you still can today, but like, psycho killers randomly.
Did
they just not exist in the 50s?
They did, but like, nobody knew who they were because... crime people, which are called police now, for some reason.
Okay, all right. So, from the 1500s to onwards to around the 1800s, life expectancy in Europe, pray tell, but probably the same in where we are. It was around 30 to 40 years of age. That was the average life expectancy. That was like 1800s back down the 1500s.
Think about it. You never have to go through a midlife. No, your midlife crisis comes at.
Your midlife crisis is just you die.
You're 15
That's when you're
having a midlife crisis.
Oh my goodness, that would suck.
Because your mom and dad just died of the plague, and you're like,
and you're now the man.
You're the man of the house.
You'd be 13 and you'd already have like 3 kids.
Dude, honestly.
I gotta have them now, or else I'll never have them ever.
Is that the girls, though? I think back then the guys got married around 17, 18. The girls got married around 12s, 13, 14s.
Yeah, I hate that so bad. That makes me up.
I think. I know it was back when, back through like Jesus' time. Like Jesus' time, the marrying age.
Yeah,
Marrying age was
like
the marrying age for a man was 25, and the marrying age for a woman was 13.
Like 13.
Like,
Oh my goodness.
oh no.
The Mary was like 13.
That's exactly it. Jonah could have been 25, and Mary could have been 13. That's what's
Jonah
weird.
could have
No,
been
no,
25.
sorry,
Hold on,
Joseph.
hold on.
Another J.
Yeah,
Another
I
J.
know, time traveler.
Different J. Different J.
All J names are the same.
Yeah, my parents decided it was a good idea to name all of us me and my brothers J names. So
Snap.
There's just no difference between you guys.
So there's no difference.
They actually did. Snap.
I know, it's such a bad idea.
Well, at least you didn't get named after a boy band back in the 1900s.
At least people, when they come up to you, don't say, "Hey, when was the last time you got eaten by a big fish?" I know.
True that. At least I don't have that.
Imagine the suffering I go through every day.
Yeah. At least we're not compared to literal wood.
That's true.
No, actually, fun
Bro,
story.
At least you're not compared to some like idiot YouTuber.
Yeah, his name is literally Logan Roll. Sound familiar?
My middle name is one letter off from Paul.
Dude, you want me to film? You want me to 3D print you a dead body? You want to film it, man?
Yeah, bro. Let me go get my freaking Toy Story hat.
Your Toy Story. Let's do it, man. Yes. That's a horrible idea.
Yeah. You want to get canceled already?
We just started this.
No, he didn't get canceled, so I'm good.
Oh,
yeah, I know.
Logan Paul got canceled. He went off for like.
But he came back popular. So hard. Yeah.
He came back after apologizing for everything he ever did, and then slowly.
Dude, like, I'm sorry, but I'm not.
Continuous lapse in my judgment.
Oh yeah, dude. I think he donated $1 million to the suicide prevention charity too.
Yeah, because he was about to lose his job and never make millions ever
please,
again.
please take me back, guys. I'm so sorry. It was a continuous lapse in my judgment.
Look, I'll give you a fraction of my bank account if you just let me live.
Oh,
he immediately goes and tasers rats. Like, who even does that?
Yeah.
As soon as he gets back to, I was there for that. I was a Logan Paul.
Are you the man in the tree?
No, hey, not that guy. But I was a Logan Paul subscriber back when he was actually cool. Because I do think Logan Paul was cool at one point. Back when he lived in an apartment with like just a bunch of guys. Yeah, back when it was after the Vines and before he got his mansion, before he became really rich. But like back then, it was just dudes having fun in an apartment every day. Do what you can, and then he got a mansion, and then he got rich, and then he filmed a dead guy.
And then I know, right? Like that's what happens when you buy a mansion.
Yeah.
Start filming dead bodies.
Yeah, no, I watched that original video of the dead body.
Not the re-upload?
Not the re-upload. The original when it came out, the day it came out.
That's a weird flex.
I watched it and I was like, huh, that's a weird video. Because I didn't watch Logan Paul. I like stopped watching. I saw my recommendations like, is this real? Is this real? Because I thought it was a bit. Even after, I thought it was just all faked. And I was like, yeah, this is fake. There's no way he did that. But it was like legitimately, that was real. I'm like, oh no.
No.
It was like 3 days. It took like YouTube 3 days to take that video down too.
Oh yeah, that was
like #1 on trending.
Oh yeah, too. Yeah. I was thinking YouTube, man. They have their pretty boys.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
they're money makers.
They're money makers.
Yeah, Logan was making them so much money back then. You know.
They seriously was. Oh, dude,
he was YouTube's favorite child at that point.
Yeah, because Jake Paul was still volatile and all over the place.
And he still is very much so.
Oh no, yeah, that hasn't gone away. But back then he was a little less. But Logan was the better brother.
Yeah, which is a hilarious thing. And now he is again. Like Jake's just a Chad now.
Jake's just stealing hats now.
Yeah.
Jake Paul. I haven't checked up on them. What are they doing?
Drugs.
Boxing.
Nothing.
Dude, yeah, I know. They're both. The weirdest thing is like, Logan is much better boxer, but he's like, Logan is like, what? He's like 1-1 or something. No, he's only done the
that's what he's doing.
I know, with the Mayweather deal.
Yeah.
Bro, I would have loved to see Jake fight Conor McGregor and just get killed. Not fun, you know?
What?
Jake was calling out Conor McGregor.
I don't think it would be funny. I think the whole world would have just stopped in that moment and been like, "Oh,
and laughed.
Oh no." No, I think everyone freaked out. There would be no boxing for so long. They would just shut down the sport just then and there because everyone's just freaking out. They made like rules and they'd be like only professional training. You have to be good and trained. And
yeah, the other week, I think sometime last week. So Logan's doing some fight with either Conor McGregor or some other guy. Floyd Mayweather. And Jake Paul was like trash talking Floyd Mayweather like in real life, and there were a bunch of cameras and stuff. And then he took his hat and like stuck it down his shirt, and literally Floyd Mayweather and his crew were literally beating the crap out of him.
That is amazing.
It was hilarious.
He is a just thug.
He is a chat. He is obnoxious.
He is. Why did you think that was a good idea? Unless he was trying to egg him on to fight him so he would get coverage on the fight.
Probably that.
And it's probably paid too. You know the gambling behind it and the bribes before the fights. Maybe he paid Jake Paul to do it so he could be filmed in the good guy position.
Did we ever talk about the streaker at the Super Bowl?
Do we need to talk about the streaker?
That man is a genius, okay? He bet
you told me about
a ton of money on himself.
Wait, what are you even going on?
He bet I forget how many, like a few $100,000 that there will be a streaker at the Super Bowl. And then he on some sports betting app. So he makes the odds of that are really low. And so he takes it with I don't know, like a 3-time at least, like a 3-to-1 kind of bet. He fulfills it himself, makes million. I think he makes like $4 million in the end.
Oh my goodness.
Crazy.
I mean, that's genius. Like, what? I would streak every year at the Super Bowl if that was. But
I don't think I would. I think I'm good, man.
Are you sure about that?
$4 million is $4 million.
$4 million.
Dude, the man has made all of his girlfriends streak at the Super Bowl. Like, not streak, like, you know.
Girlfriends, plural?
He's like a chat.
Catching them like Pokemon, man.
He has like $4 million now.
I know. Oh. No, he was also paid by a guy.
Yeah, I'm sure.
He wasn't his own because he was just cheap man. But bro, imagine that's just genius. Like, if you're willing to disrupt your pride that much for that much money, I mean, heck,
I respect
you deserve every penny. And he even got the tickets.
I don't know. I just don't get how you'd say that. Why would he? Oh my!
He was stood out on the side of the road saying, "I'll trade Super Bowl. I'll streak at the Super Bowl if you give me your tickets." Somebody gave him their tickets, and he did it. And yeah.
I guess you just it's Super Bowl, so I guess you couldn't really just buy new tickets.
Yeah, well, the Super Bowl was very elite. Not elite, but they only had a few hundred, 75,000 tickets. Which
was that COVID times?
Not because it's COVID. It still is COVID times.
So those tickets were seriously expensive too. I bet.
And so he turns 100% profit plus $5 million.
I mean, what happens if no one gives him his ticket?
Well, he probably would get he was working with a guy. Yeah, but he was also working with a guy at that time who was his manager or whatever.
Okay. Yeah.
And I don't know.
Abuse and break the system, make it millions.
Right, that is so smart. I mean, if you're willing to do that,
make money.
Make tons of money.
Well, if I ever find you on the Super Bowl, I'm watching the Super Bowl, which I don't usually do, and I see someone streaking across it,
I'll put your money down every year that I will come out there and streak.
Well, I want you to tell me before you do that so I can bet.
I got you. All
right, cool.
Yeah, tell us when you get the ticket.
Okay, bet. Or you want to buy me the tickets and then I'll streak?
Yeah, we'll split it.
Yeah, we'll buy you the tickets.
I bet. I love this deal. This deal's awesome.
All right. I'm going to have to go.
Yes.
This has been a fun podcast. I'm glad we're ending it on streaking.
Yes.
That's a good way to end it. Any closing thoughts?
End anything.
Closing thoughts.
Closing thoughts.
China's fake.
True. Don't believe the
China isn't real.
I think the government is made of beans.
Australia is actually upside down.
Mm-hmm.
And, but like actually upside down. Like all their faces are in water. Like it's upside down. So like they're at the core of the earth.
They're just walking on their heads.
Yeah. And the earth is
like,
two-dimensional. Yes, they all bounce on their heads.
They bounce on their heads. It's Australians, man. I hate them.
Yeah. Problem.
All right.
In the words of Zachary Evans. So.
Thank you for listening to the
podcast.
We'll
do this again next week.
Mm-hmm. This has been the Chuckle Sandwich Podcast.
It has not been the Chuckle. We're going to get sued. We're going to get sued if we do that, man. What are you doing?
Wannabe Chuckle Sandwich Podcast.
And you've been termited.
Please give me money. Please give me money.
Money.
Give me rent.
Money. Sub with Twitch Prime.
Yeah.
Yeah, sub with Prime. It's free.
I think we'll do like a fade out, like as we're talking, like fades.